This video is an update on Voyager. Some people may or may not be getting their cash back. So of course, before we get into it though, like, subscribe, we are powered by. And let's just head straight to the website to get a good old update from Voyager. It says update on the access to cash and the next steps on the reorganization process. It says yesterday, the court approved our proposal to restore access to cash held for the benefit of the Voyager's customers at the Metropolitan Commercial Bank, also known as MCB. We know how important it is to access your cash, and with this approval, we will soon begin processing cash withdrawals. Of course, accessing your cashes, we anticipate resuming access to the Voyager app for cash withdrawals only. Keep that in mind. Starting on Thursday, August 11th. Guys, recording this video on August 6th. It says customers with cash, US dollars, in their accounts will receive an email with details before cash withdrawal access in the app becomes available. We anticipate customers will receive their funds in about 5 to 10 business days after making their requests. It's a long time after the wait, but hey, hopefully get your money back. It says requests will be processed as quickly as possible, but will require some manual review, including fraud reviews and account reconciliation, and timing will depend, in part upon the individual banks to which customers transfer their cash. Once cash withdrawals are enabled, customers can withdraw up to $100,000 via the app/ACH in a 24-hour period. That's a pretty decent cap right there, guys. Most people will probably be able to withdraw all their cash, so that's pretty cool. Of course, there is a waiting period. I'm glad to see at the very least, if you had US dollars in there, that you are getting them back. It says, so continue on to the next steps for the reorganization process. So starting off here, as part of our efforts to maximize the value of crypto on the platform, we simultaneously pursuing a standalone restructuring process and a potential sale of the company. That does not sound good to me. The court approved our bidding procedures, which will govern the sale process. Under these rules, bids are due by August 26th. Remember that date. And a sale hearing, if applicable, will be held on September 8th. So we'll see, guys. We'll see what happens in that time frame. It says the court approved Monday, October 3rd, as the deadline for customers to file claims against Voyager, including claims for crypto holdings. See more details below on the claim process and who should file a claim. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. Finally, the Official Committee of Unsecured Creditors, UCC, was set up last month. The UCC has set up a website for customers at this link right here and intends to host town halls for customers. See more details below on the UCC. So of course, guys, you probably want to check that out if you have money on a Voyager. So below, we will provide answers to some questions that might be on your mind. I'm sure there's plenty hey, when can I get my money? So how and when I can access my cash? We anticipate resuming access to the Voyager app for cash, US dollars. Withdrawals only starting on a Thursday, August 11th. Customers with cash in their accounts will receive an email with more details before cash withdrawal access in the app becomes available. We already went over that, but it's definitely worth reiterating. So guys, just remember there's a 5 to 10 day delay for the business days that the manual review, which we already went over. And of course, there's a 100K limit for 24 hours. So hopefully you had less than 100K on there so you can get all back in one time. But more importantly, do I need to file a claim as part of the overall process? We're finding out right now. Voyager is currently preparing its schedules of assets and liabilities, which will include account holdings as of July 5th. The deadline for Voyager to file the schedules with the court in August is August 18th. Approximately 7 to 10 days after the documents are filed, Voyager account holders will receive a personalized email from Stretro containing a notice of claims bar date. This email will include information about how Voyager has listed holdings in your account on the schedules, which you definitely want to double check. If you see any discrepancies between what is listed on the proof of claim from what your account, you can file a claim on the case website here. Definitely keep that in mind. You must submit your proof of claim so that it is actually received by 5 p.m. Eastern Time on October 3rd. They're giving you some time, okay? It's not like you have to look at it in a 1 to 2 day window. It says, so one way is electronically using the interface available on our notice and claims agent's website at this link right here, or 2, first class US mail, overnight mail, or other hand delivery system, which proof of claim must include their address, I would say please just do it electronic. That's probably the best bet. If I had stuff on there, I'd be definitely doing the website version. It says if you've already filed a claim, there is no need to file another one. Continuing on, what is the Unsecured Creditors Committee, UCC, and how does it represent my interests, as the consumer? It says the UCC represents all unsecured creditors as a group and does so without regard to the amounts of basis of claims that individuals may hold against Voyager and its subsidiaries. Members of the UCC are fiduciaries who act on behalf of all unsecured creditors and are legally bound to act in the group's best interest. Well, that's definitely good. The UCC may consult with Voyager, seek information about the company and its business operations, and participate in the sale and plan process. And you guys can see the UCC members at this link if you guys want to just see who they are. How are the members of the UCC chosen and how do I get in touch? There are 7 members of the UCC made up of Voyager customers who were selected by the US trustee who oversees the administration of bankrupt cases. Why not just check out, see who got picked, guys. We got this Russell G. Stewart. I mean, I don't know who these people are. Jason Raznick, Brandon Mulberg, Richard Kiss for ThinCat Trust, Christopher Moser, Brian Walker, and this Melissa and Adam Friedman. Cool. So those are the people. None of their names really ring a bell of like anything, but apparently they're trying to help, I guess, everybody out. And then, of course, the UCC can be reached via this website if you want to contact them. It says, what if I disagree with the UCC's decisions or recommendations? It says, anyone who has a valid claim against Voyager that arose prior to July 5th, 2022 will be permitted to vote on Voyager's plan for reorganization. If certain claim thresholds are not met, the plan will not move forward. We will continue to use this blog to keep you informed about developments in the restructuring process and our work to return value to customers. And I'll continue to make some videos as soon as possible, as soon as stuff gets released. But it does say in the meantime, if you have questions or claims against the Stretto, is available at this number, and then so you can contact them, I guess, go from there. But guys, it is pretty cool. I mean, at the very least, of course, this is a terrible situation to be in. But at least if you did have cash in there, you are able, according to this, new update, you're able to get it out very, very shortly. So hopefully I definitely pay attention for the email and watch out for August 11th so you can get it done as quickly as possible. If I had stuff on there, I'd want it done ASAP, meaning as soon as possible. And get that done, get your cash back. Of course, for the crypto, it's a little more like an issue we just went over, but still, at the end of the day, I hope you can get as much back as possible because it is a very terrible situation. Seeing Celsius, Voyager, the whole 3AC stuff. So hopefully you can get most of it back. I've seen some comments, guys. Some people said they had $5K on there. Some people said they had like $60,000. I think almost $70,000. So yeah, seriously, hope that you get as much back as possible, as close to as 100%. But we do know that's based off last video. That you're definitely not going to get 100% back unless you had the cash. So hopefully they get that all in order and go from there. If you guys have any questions, thoughts, comments, concerns down below. I'll be making videos on updates of this. So definitely smash the like, subscribes, all the great stuff. And let me know, hey, if you guys have issues starting August 11th, which is in a few days, say what they say like you can do is not happening. Let us all know down below. Let's keep this going and get a good old discussion in that comment section. But thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, I hope you can get as much back as possible because it is just one of those situations. And we are live Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'll catch you guys then. But until next time, may the gains be with you.